What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukushu. We are back with another umamusume video. In this video, we are going to be training Kitasan Black, the Anime Collab, once more prior to the CM, which I believe starts later today. So, um, for the past month that I've been prepping, hasn't really been, it's just been however it was. Just consistently how it was since we started training for long distance. So somewhere around the UC and like touching UB here and there, just literally just UB. Before these setup, we're gonna try 2 speed cards this time around and remove the guts. This is gonna be my last I guess setup swap, and then I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be training as much as I can today prior to the CMNC, or prior to when I record the video for the CM for day 1 and see how that goes. But as you can see in the setup, I'm using 2 speed Duramente and Almond Eye, and then Tamama Power, Arita Taishin Wise, Air Shakur I'm borrowing for stamina, and then I'm just thinking I should just use Super Creek again, and then use this F4 Wise. Do I have? Was it? It was Scarlet, right? I'm assuming it's Scarlet. No, wait, that's only 3. There we go. And then we'll borrow. I mean, not borrow. We'll use my Super Creek instead. We'll just see how that goes. Right there. And then Hoshina friend card. So let's just get this run started. Before we do get started with the run and go over the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that search, hit request join. They'll let me know that you want to join the circle. Then after that, head over to the comment section or the circle request channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But it also looks like everything's okay, because when was it? Was it yesterday or was it on Friday? One of those. I think it was Friday. The thing was pausing. At least the recording was. Well, the recording wasn't pausing, but the screen of my tablet would be, or the window where I'm mirroring my tablet, for some odd reason on OBS would just not move. But it seems fine right now. So that's good. Excuse me. I think I may still be, I don't know. I don't think I'm sick. I probably just have like, well, maybe I have, maybe I'm like a teeny little bit sick if I'm still kind of just randomly coughing like that. But I think I'm fine, because I don't really, yeah, I don't believe I am. Because I don't feel it. The only thing that's been happening recently was my ankle, which should be good. Like I said earlier this week, like another week, so another half week from now, I would say, or maybe a couple days. We'll see. And then I'll do. Yesterday I posted Deadly Assault, so today I'm gonna for sure try to get the story for Wuwa out, and that'll be it for today's videos, and then tomorrow CM day 1 for, is this also day 1 for global? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure, but CM day 1 for sure. JP, I think maybe even global, and this is a day later. Then yeah, that's it. Unless it's a day later, then tomorrow's video for global would just be another training, and Friday would be the usual where I post the day 1, I guess, or whatever. But that'll be it. Oh. Well, that came out of nowhere. I didn't really expect to yawn, but oh well. Oh well. Cool. Got the dates unlocked. Yes, we'll do this because, well, we can. We can. And we're close to, yeah, we're close to finishing the bar. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, and then when we train, it'll go all the way down to 0. At least it's, nope, it's not. It almost did. Or did it? I guess it didn't. I guess it didn't. It should be fine. Right before the debut race, and then here we go. I'll just do top one. And then the debut race should be all good. Now, what I'm banking here with having 2 speed cards and no guts cards is that hopefully I get enough guts just solely through stamina training. And I guess whatever random training in between early on. But yeah, that would be primarily be the main way I'll probably get guts. Probably should have tried this earlier a long time ago, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Saw my phone light up in the corner of my eye, in the corner of my desk. Should we? I'll do it. Why not? Okay. Don't be sad. Do we need any other? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that the bond with her is kind of low. Should keep that in mind. But I'm gonna start going over the comments. There's like about 10, I think 10, 11 maybe. I don't know. Around there. Around there. Amount of comments. So I'm gonna start going over the comments, and it starts off with Nova's and then ends with Rick's. So starting with Nova's comments. Well, got a UA3 cap with 1700 stamina. We can't use this. I think that's a wrap. Struggling with just one stamina card, but I'll have to make do since 2 speed is still crucial. I kind of try to make 1 speed work. I got close, but now I'm here the day of the CM. But I don't record till tomorrow for the most part. So if this is the way, then I guess I'll just do it for the rest of my training later for the others to see if I can. If this goes well, then most likely the others would go well. Then we'll see how that goes. Tanoki responded saying, yeah, stats doesn't seem to be a struggle for the most part. It's really all skill points and inheritance having to align. Do I have any? Ooh, this is tempting because I do want to increase the bond, but I should do this also for some wise training. I think for me, I've had enough skill points for most of the skills, if not all the skills, because prior to today, I was just using my Taishin Wise card the whole time. So most of the Umas I was training were not chasers. But I could see if this setup does work, which I don't know why I didn't try earlier. If it works, then I'll see what happens there. I'll see what happens there. Let's do this just so we can have more energy. And then next comment from Nova says, oh, she reset is still on Fridays. Maybe I'll finish the one last event I have this week. Then it's just gonna be waiting for the next patch. I'm thinking I would pull both for both Angels of Delusions or just one. It kind of depends on what they offer to the meta. If there's a supporter who can use Ether Veil, then that one extra Lucia W engine I pulled might be the discount I need. True. It does seem like Ether Veil is like the thing right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of them did have it. We'll do the hopeful stakes, is fine. But yeah, Shield Defense should still be always on Friday now. I think the time they did it on a Tuesday was just so because they didn't update it. Tuesday or Wednesday. It's just because they didn't update it on that Friday prior. For some reason. Probably because they just needed they probably just waited for the new patch to be updated to update it, and then now it's just back in line for what it seems like. As for the 2 Angels of Delusions next patch, we'll see what happens. I don't know anything about them. Next comment says gotcha check sounds. I did do that race, right? I did. Okay, I was like, I wasn't sure for some reason. Obviously it did because we passed the screen. Gotcha check sounds mandatory for enjoyers of 20 plus gotchas. I know that I would procrastinate reverse and CZN events, but that's how it usually is. Arknights and eventually Enfield is just going to depend on how long the maps take. HBR is all just story anyways, and Uma, yeah, League of Heroes parent prep starting thereafter. Is it? League of Heroes feels like it should after a good amount of CM. So let me see. Let me make sure. February, yeah, League of Heroes. You'd think they'd put CM, but because of the anniversary, but I guess League of Heroes will just make it easier for all of us. What is it exactly? 1600 mile. Is it still turf? It looks like it's still turf. Yeah, I think it is just turf. Yeah, it's turf. So another mile turf, so I guess we can expect Bubblegum Fellow. I would say Cinderella Gray Cap also because these mile long distance, right? It's my assumption. That is my assumption. At least I could be wrong just by assuming that. But we'll see who I end up prepping later on. Should I just do this to work on the bond with Yoyoi? I probably should. But yeah, we'll just see. It's just League of Heroes, so I'm gonna be a little bit more laid back, but it is what it is. I won't worry about it now. Let me worry about the CM first. I do miss Island sometimes. People do think Onsen scenario is meh, but I'm like, well, it's consistent at least. It has been consistent the with the results I've been getting from the ranks, so I'll give it that too. The RNG hasn't been too bad. This is comparatively speaking when compared to the three goddesses scenario with the stamps. If you don't get pink stamps, you get wrecked. That was true. GFF is okay for me, but we don't talk about man. I'm fine with man. This one has been my worst scenario. Matt, you weren't even present because you didn't. You refused. That was your hiatus moment, which also extended towards Grand Grand Festival. Was that the other one? With the what's her name? Smart Falcon, I believe. I rather story flows one way or the other. One guy told you what? One guy told you in the comments that Wuwa discarded these characters for 4 to 5 patches, and I'm like, if they were really discarded, then they wouldn't even be back for the finale. Plus, Black Shores will always be there as the main group Rover depends on. Well, yes, because you know she's supposed to be the leader of the Black Shores. No, I wouldn't think they were disregarded or discarded during the story. Just like your point, if they were, they wouldn't be part of the ending. So maybe now, yeah, since now we're in Lahai Roy. So now everyone in Raguna, Renacida, or Septimont, however you wanna, I forgot which one's the actual name of the nation. I think it's Raguna. But yeah, I mean, they got nothing to do with Lahai Roy. Like I said, they're busy with their own things back at home. As for Huang Long, they just be chilling. They just be chilling, you know. We were supposed to say hi. That's because Shu said that we should probably go back and say hi to the magistrate or something in Huang Long. We never did. We never did. The whole thing with Chisa happened, and next thing you know, we're in Lahairoi. So Huang Long is gonna have to wait, or Jinzhou. The new Wuwa endgame is actually interesting. It requires more than 4 teams, I guess. It's fine. I have more than 4 teams. Would it be better if I do a date? I think yeah. Oh, was it warning me? Oh, whatever. I just wanted her to do it. I think it was warning me because it wanted me to use it, right? Because it was gonna give me 2. I was like kind of worried about, but I said whatever. There's a challenge to figuring out which team to go first. I definitely see that now. I need more teams. I got Booling recently, so I'm just gonna build her with my Carlota. Oh, so if you even feel like you need teams, then that's kind of worrying for me because we should have a good amount of teams. Especially having one of each element. But, interesting. And then lastly, yep, Pity Gang here. Who? You? You? Thank you, Noah, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. And Tanoki for jumping in one of them. And the last comment is from Rick. I decided on a formation. I wild use Cinderella Gray Aguri leader. I wild. What do you mean by wild? Or did you mean to type wood? I think you meant to say wood. I would use Cinderella Gray leader and Gentle Donna and one runner. Or I will use. There's just a D there. Yeah, there's just a random D there. Pause. I have Cinderguri ready and I'm trying to get a better Gentle Donna before choosing a runner. Well, we got a couple hours until, or yeah, a couple hours until until then, so good luck with that because I also need to, if this works, then I have to get this training, get others trained as well. Let's get the 4th one. And Nova responded saying, if you choose Turbo, you know that someone will be jumping on the bed in excitement. The only other person I know who really likes Turbo like the most is it's just Eugen, so that's the only guess I got. But with that being said, guys, that's pretty much it for the comments. Let's just focus the rest on the run, and I'll see you guys at the end. So I'll see you guys at the end. Alright, well, speed was good. I think staminas were, it should be over 1600, right? Power is kind of could be higher, but we'll just see how this goes. We'll just see how this goes. I'm basically treating it like this, I'm gonna bring this Kita, so let's just see how this goes. Okay. Okay, I'll give this setup more of a shot for the rest of the day until I record, just to see how it goes with the other Umas like Cap and the third one, whoever the third one's gonna be, or whoever the team's gonna be. But yeah, ended off with 1945 speed, 1686 speed, stamina, 1391 power. I believe I need power to be at cap to really make this better rank wise, because speed and stamina is already where, I mean, stamina is close to capping out. So we'll see what happens. 1391 power, 1217 guts, and 1215 wise with an S aptitude in long distance. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for the prep videos for the CM coming up later today. Tomorrow we'll be doing CM videos. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know your team for the CM if you guys haven't yet. And if there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join, it'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Quest channel on the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure that I add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, thank you once again. As always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.